Welcome to the Georgia Dome. We're looking at a good one as we'll get set for this matchup between New York and Atlanta. Now we'll head over to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the start of the game. Guys?
We won't have to worry about weather conditions as we get ready for the game. Hello, everyone. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth here. Chris, any comments before we kick this one off?
You know, everything starts up front. Talking about the offensive linemen, about the defensive linemen, they have to play well in this one. Both coaches have to challenge these big guys offensively and defensively.
Jones lines up as the single back. There are 3 receivers split out wide. This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
Full start, offense.
He moved a little early on that one.
I used to always think that offensive linemen should go to the line of scrimmage and hold up either one finger or 2 fingers and look down when they get confused.
He drops back to pass. Throws on the run. Brought down at about the 33-yard line. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Drops back to pass. He throws left. Can't hang on. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Jones on the run. Tackled at the 41-yard line. You have to appreciate that kind of effort. He was able to pick up 6 yards, and that will result in a first down.
Oh, yeah, he put his dancing shoes on there. One little juke, fake him out, get your head down, pick up the first down. Nice play.
He gets another carry. What a hit! Loss of 2 on the run by the halfback.
Wow, is that a shot on that one? But maybe more importantly, not only do you rattle the cage of the running back a little bit, but you also come out of there with a loss.
He fakes it, goes through his read, and he should have had that one. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Back to throw. Throws it. He's there for the catch. He's hit hard on the play. Good gain through the air, but they're still short of the first down.
Yeah, and if the receiver would have reached the ball out a little bit more, he probably would have been able to pick up the first down there. On a good gainer like that, you just can't allow yourself not to know where those chains are. Could have made that play.
Graham punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. And they'll down it at the 3-yard line. What a great punt to pin them deep.
When you go for a punt to pin a team deep in their own territory, the last thing you want to have happen is to have it end up in the end zone for a touchback, because it just is a letdown for the punt team. Now you've got them backed up inside the 10-yard line. Nice play.
Turner gains about a yard on the play. Redmond lines up under center. Only one in the backfield this time. Redmond drops back to pass. They get the safety, and that sure changes the dynamics of this game.
Wow, it's not often that you see a defensive play to take the lead. That is simply pathetic by this offensive team.
He's tackled at the 49-yard line. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. New York comes out in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Throws it short. Is there for the catch. That'll be a 7-yard pickup.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
He's under pressure. Dropped an easy one. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Pennington with the give. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. And it looks like he just barely got the first.
Yeah, it's almost like he knew exactly where that first down marker was and just got enough for the first down.
On the ground with a tailback. What an open field tackle. That was an excellent run there to pick up the first.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
Here's the give. And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line. Jones only gets about a yard there on the draw. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He drops back. He throws right. He fumbled it. There's a scramble. And the receiver found it difficult to hold on to that one.
Well, receivers are supposed to have good hands, but you could see he just got loose with the football there. That elbow swung out away from his body, and it got stripped.
Fakes to the back. Dumps it out right. He's dropped at the 14. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
Jones gets the ball. Brought down right around the 10-yard line. Gain of 3, and that will bring up second down. New York sets up in the I. They motion to the left. Looking to throw. Under heavy pressure. And he catches it with no one around. Tight end scored that time and with authority.
If you get those big tight ends moving vertically down the field, they can be really intimidating for defensive backs. Good pitch and catch there.
Up and good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. He'll take it from the 2. He can't bring him down. Hit and dropped at the 33-yard line. On their previous possession, they gave up the safety. Let's see if they have more luck on this drive. Little handoff. He doesn't get back to the line. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
He drops back to pass. The defense has him surrounded. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Third down coming up after that incompletion. Third down and 13 to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. New York lines up in a dime defense here. Drops back to pass. Looks down the field. Coleman knocks it away. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Keenan punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. Washington takes it at the 28. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest, they were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
Hands it off. He's dropped around the 47-yard line. 6-yard pickup. That'll bring up 2nd down. They line up at the 47. Jones is the deep back as they line up in the I. Looks to pass. Looking for a receiver. He throws a bullet across the middle. Hotchery was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. From their own 47-yard line. The Jets come out in a shotgun set. Drops back, looking for an open man, and he's hammered at the 40. That guy just took a huge hit on that sack. That's one of those plays where you're glad to see him walk away.
This quarterback's a tough guy, but man, you don't ever want to see your quarterback take a shot like that. That kind of a hit can really change the complexion of a game.
He punts it. He fields the punt at the 20. Tackled at about the 23-yard line. And that wasn't a very impressive return on that one.
Well, at least he got a few yards on that play. You'd expect a little bit more out of a return man, but I'm not so sure if the kick coverage was so good or the return was not so good, but either way, a little short gain on that one.
Brought down at the 34. He found a seam and was able to turn it into a 10-yard gain. Redmond lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. And the whistle will blow this one dead. Here's the call.
Full start, offense.
He needs to pay a little better attention to what he's doing out there.
I think those are just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
They run a counter. Turner loses the ball. They fall on it. And that was not a good time for a fumble.
Well, there's really never a good time for a fumble, but you can tell that he just got sloppy with that football. He broke down on his fundamentals and he gave it up.
What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. They have to find a way to provide better protection for him.
You're absolutely right. There was not a very good blocking scheme on that one. If you can't get them blocked with 5 guys, you got to start leaving in 6, maybe even 7. These are tremendous pass rushers in this game today.
Back to throw. Short pass to his left. He got depleted. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
Pennington back to throw. He'll throw the screen. And they get him around the 34-yard line. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up 4th down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
He punts it. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. And they're coming after him. And he dropped him in the open field. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
He's tackled at the 30. This defense needs to get a hold of this run game.
Sometimes when you get it back with this kind of talent, it can be so difficult to get him on the ground.
Redmond will look to throw. Dumps it out left. It's incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
The Falcons come out with two tight ends. The quarterback is in the shotgun. Hands it off. And he will lose yardage on the play. The quarterback did a nice job recognizing the play and getting in there for the stop.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
Drops back to pass. He throws left. He's dropped right around the 40-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
They'll go with the run once again. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. It's second down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 42. Redmond is lined up under center. Only one man back here. Play fake. Throws off his back foot. I think he might have gotten just a little too aggressive on that one.
Pass interference. Defense.
So he pays for his aggressiveness.
What a lot of people don't know is that there is one official assigned to watch every single receiver on the field. So there's no question that something like that is going to be seen and called.
Drops back on first down. And it looks like we have a flag down on the play. And this one looks like it's going to come back.
Holding. Offense.
That seemed like the right call there.
Yeah, sometimes you have holding and sometimes you have tackling. That looked more like a tackle.
Offset I formation in the backfield. He looks to throw on first down. There for the reception. Dropped behind the line. He stopped behind the line, losing about 3 on the play.
Boy, that's just great anticipation by the defense there. They saw that play coming and were all over it.
Drops back. He throws it. Comes down with it. Brought down at the 39-yard line. Nice toss that time that'll get them a lot closer.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
Looks to pass. On the run, he throws it. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up fourth. The Falcons are lining up to punt it away. Washington is back deep to return the punt. He gets it away. Into the end zone for a touchback. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. The Jets line up with an offset I backfield. He's tackled around the 23-yard line. Jones gets 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 23. Pennington lines up under center. They'll come up in an I this time. Again with the run. He's dropped around the 29-yard line. They call his number, and he carries for 6 yards. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Baker motions to the right side. It's a pass on 3rd and short. The quarterback is dropped. They really seem to be having a tough time stopping him so far, and it's only in the first quarter. That's just amazing. Graham awaits the snap. Gets the punt away. Jennings fields it at the 40. Cuts back, and he's dropped. Decent return there. He'll give his offense pretty good field position.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
And they get him around the 48-yard line. A pickup of less than a yard.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
The halfback with the carry. Tackled at the 43-yard line. Picked up 9 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down. From the 43-yard line. Redmond comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. They'll give it off here. And he's drilled at the 40. They had a tough time stopping them on short yardage.
Yeah, they stacked the line of scrimmage pretty well on that one, but just not able to stop them short of the first down markers.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Our score here, the Jets 9, the Falcons nothing. They'll go with the run once again. He's brought down around the 36-yard line. They got 4 yards there. That brings up 2nd down. The Falcons come out in the single back formation, 3 receivers wide. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. Turner gets 3 yards on the carry. That brings up another 3rd down attempt. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Play action. Fires it over the middle. Falls incomplete. Robinson was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. They call on the field goal unit. This one from 51 yards away. And he got plenty of distance on this one. It's good. That certainly wasn't your average field goal attempt.
And with the way the rules are in the NFL right now, I think that's one of the coach's toughest decisions. Do you just pooch punt it down there, try and pin them back, or go for a long field goal? Boy, that kicker sure helped make that coach look smart there.
So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Hands it off. Brought down at about the 39-yard line. A 4-yard pickup by the fullback. They line up at the 40. Jones is the single setback. He drops back to pass. He's under a heavy rush. And it's caught. He's pushed out around the 42-yard line. Short completion there, but doesn't give them much in terms of yardage that time.
Well, the defense forced them to make the quick read and throw on that one. The catch was made, but there wasn't much yardage to go along with it. It's up to the receiver to make something happen on a play like that.
They will be short. Got a couple, but will still be short of the mark.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there, the pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
Punts it. It'll go out at the 34. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. Hands it to the back. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. 2-yard gain, and that will bring up second down. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 36. The Falcons line up with an offset eye backfield. Fakes the run, scans the field, and the defender intercepts it. And he just got hammered. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
They go with the run. The defender gets him to the ground. Jones picks up 2 yards with the carry. New York goes with the ace set here. Back to throw. Makes the short throw. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. They lose a yard there.
They did a great job of keeping containment there. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that one.
He drops back to pass. Looks for a man open. Throws into coverage, and it's intercepted. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely fastest in the NFL.
And with 3. To the back. He'd get back to the line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
The defense can't penalties like this.
And the gauges to help offense to stay yard.
They're going to pitch it. Tackle him, Foss. But the defense was waiting right there.
A lot really believe in trying to take away the inside gaps and force the back to bounce to the outside, believing that in this league, in this day and age, there's too much speed to really be effective going outside.
Redmond drops back. Dumps it out right. Tackle at the on that pass.
Nice back. You know, we taught progressions and going. One receiver is doing a job in who the first guy will be and the football.
Down. Throws out to the right. And the pass is knocked. The defender got there in time.
Hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one a big play.
He throws a bullet out to his right. Batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Like the quarterback there, a late pass defense and a good play.
He drops pass, throws it short, and he caught it. He's brought down around the 27-yard line. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
He missed it. That guy has to be kicking himself after that miss, no pun intended. So the score is still the Falcons 3, the Jets 9. One man in the backfield. Brought down at the 35. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. Offset I formation in the backfield. Gains his way to the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and so it'll be 3rd down. Pennington lines up in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers in the formation. He's looking to throw. Dumps it out left. Brings it in. Knocked out of bounds at the 42. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
He throws right. He's dropped in the open field. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
Dumps it out right. Drops the easy pick. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Strong throw to his left. Tackled at the 23-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
He fights forward to about the 20. 3-yard gain by the running back. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 20. 2 tight end set. He's brought down at the 15. Gain of 5 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down. The Jets come out with the offset I. Pennington sends a man in motion. Pennington takes it back. They get to him. And that will be number 4 for the game.
Really impressive performance so far by this defense. And I thought coming in, they had a good chance to get pressure. I'm not sure I even anticipated this kind of pressure, though.
And he makes it. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. He kicks it off. Norwood from the 4. They get him at the 27. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Redmond lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Redmond looking to throw. Under heavy pressure. Completed. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
Turner gains about 4 yards on the play. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on their own 47. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield, 3 wide. He gets another carry. Hit and dropped behind the line. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
Brought down around the 47-yard line, and they get no push from the offensive line.
Oh, yeah, they did. They were all moonwalking on that play. They were pushing. They were just pushing and going backwards.
Gets it away cleanly. Makes the fair catch. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. They'll start this drive at the 13, 1st and 10. Jones lines up as the deep back, I formation. Gives it off. It's a fumble. Brooking recovers the loose ball. To the 20. And the linebacker has room to run. And he scores. What a play! That was just a great play by the defense, and now they have the momentum.
And that really changes the complexion of this game. First you're down 2 scores, now you're down 1 score, and you could just feel the excitement level on that sideline after that play.
And they line up for the extra point. Kick is up, and the point after is good. And here's the kick. He'll return it from the 3. Brought down at the 23-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Sets up the play action. Out of bounds, incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Stay inside right here.
Back to throw. He's running out of time. What a shot! They got him with a blitz that time.
This is one of those defensive coordinators who's known for his exotic blitz packages. He could blitz any time, any down, any point in the game. If you're a quarterback, you usually don't sleep too well before you play against this guy.
Throws it short, and it's completed. Knocked out of bounds at the 28-yard line. A solid gain on that pass play, but it'll still be short of the first down.
And there's really nothing a defense likes better than those third and long situations where they can play passively. They don't have to worry about giving up the big play. Just come up and make the tackle. Good hit that time. Good solid tackle.
Jennings fields it at the 29. He's dropped at about the 45-yard line. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
The halfback with the carry. He's dropped for a loss. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Play fake. Looking for a receiver. With the catch. And they get him around the 46-yard line. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
Picks it up. Inside the 30. And he's got room to run. They'll get in for the touchdown. Big-time play there.
Yeah, the scoop was impressive enough, but how about the dash? He took off with that one, showed a little speed. I like it.
Here's the extra point that will make it a two-score game. Extra point is good. Decent kick. Norwood from the 4. He's hammered at the 33-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Hands it to the back. He's tackled right around the 36-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back. 2nd and 6 coming up here. The backfield is in the offset I formation. On the ground with a tailback. He lost yardage on the play. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
48! 48! What's a hard count? Whoa!
Back to throw. Rockets it out. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did. And when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
45!
Drops back to pass. Goes through his read. He goes up high for the catch. That was a nice catch. He went up leaving his body susceptible to the hit, but he came down with it and got a first down.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that, that was fun to watch.
Guns it out. Defender gets his hand on it. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
No one can come up with it. 3rd down now, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 40. The offense lines this one up in shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation.
48! 48! Hey, I'm wide, like to run!
Looks to pass. Surveys the field. And he catches another. Tackled at the 24-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
He drops back. He throws left. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. Douglas was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. We're at play number 9 on the current drive. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Back to throw. Throws while on the run. Almost picked. Robinson was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Redmond lines up in the shotgun formation. Looking to throw. He throws right. Knocked out of bounds at the 15. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. Elam can bring his team within a touchdown. And he solid kick, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. He kicks it. Taken from the 3-yard line. Hit and dropped at the 25. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun, 5 wide receivers. He drops back. He throws on the run. He's dropped at the 33-yard line. That reception is good for 7.
Good play design there. Very solid protection. Gave the quarterback time to examine the whole field until he finally found the open man.
Makes the throw out to his right. He was hurried on that last play.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
Jones lines up as the lone back. 4 receivers split wide.
And much more. Ask for more details today.
Drops back to pass. Rolling right. And it's knocked down. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Graham is waiting for the snap. Gets the punt away. Jennings fields it at the 29. Huge hit. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. Turner lines up as the single back. There are 4 receivers split out wide. They'll throw on 1st down. And he catches it. He's tackled at the 49-yard line. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
They don't hook up. 2nd down coming up after the incomplete pass. From the 45-yard line. The defense is in the nickel. Looking to throw. Looks down the field. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Mahaley picks up 2 yards with that grab. And we'll probably see how far he can throw here, as this should be the last play before the half. Looks to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Oh, and he dropped it. Douglas was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Looks like they'll opt to go for it here. One more play before we hit halftime, so they'll most likely throw one towards the end zone here. Redmond will look to throw. Rifles this one out to the right. Poteet gets his hand on it. And as we head to halftime, our score is the Jets 19, the Falcons 13. Here's the kick. He'll return it from the 3. He's hammered at the 23. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the tailback. And they get him at the 26-yard line. Turner comes away with 2 yards on the carry. From their own 26-yard line. Turner lines up as the single back. There are 3 receivers split out wide. Back to pass. Throws on the run. And he should have had that one. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defenders.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Fakes to the back. Passes to his left. He's dropped at the 39-yard line. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
It's the tailback. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. And that was a nice job to pick up the first down.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
He looks to throw on first down. They sacked him. He hasn't had much of a problem finding the quarterback in this one.
No question about it. They've had a tough time stopping this guy so far. Maybe they're going to have to move a back or a tight end, somebody over there to at least slow him down so they can get a pass off.
He drops back, looking for an open man. Pass completed. Tackled at about the 39-yard line. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
Pitch out. Brought down behind the line. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
He punts it. It'll go out at the 20. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Short throw to the left. It's dropped, and the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
4 wide receiver package out there. Back to pass. Looking for a receiver. Bad luck as he drops it. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Looks to pass. He throws it. He's dropped at the 30. The third down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough third down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that first down.
Gets it away cleanly. It'll go out at the 48. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Handoff to the right. He fights forward to about the 49. Turner gains around 3 yards on the run.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Give to the tailback. He's hammered in the backfield. Great penetration there.
Yeah, if you're going to run a delay, you have to at least give your running back time to get the ball. That time, with all the penetration, they almost took the handoff.
Zebra, zebra. Hey, you get ready to play some D, baby. Watch the switch.
Looks to pass. Looks for a man open. Makes the reception. And they get him at the 41-yard line. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
Hands it to the back. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. And a pickup of about 2. That'll bring up second down. The Falcons come out in the ace formation. He doesn't get back to the line. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
They'll work from the shotgun.
Blue 45!
Handoff on the draw. And he's deep at the 34. A gain of around 7 for the back. Here's the kick. He missed it. Well, it looked like the set down was good. Maybe he lost his footing a little when he went to step into that one. You know, if kickers get out of their rhythm just a little bit, they can really miss a kick badly. And the score remains the Falcons 13, the Jets 19. Drops back to pass. Scans the field. Brings this one in. He's brought down at the 44-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
They hand it off. And he makes it out to about the 41-yard line. Jones gets 3 yards on the carry.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Back to throw. Throws it. Pass is complete. What a brutal hit. A decent gain on the pass.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz. He understood what was happening with the coverage behind it and found the open man.
He drops back to pass. Hit just as he threw. Brought down at the 21. Looks to be a 6-yard gain with the screen. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. They hand it off. He didn't get back to the line. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Pennington will throw. No, they hand it off. Got a couple, but will still be short of the mark.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
Kick is up. And right down the middle. And here's your drive summary for that last series. He kicks it. Norwood from the 2. Still pushing. They get him at the 31. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Turner lines up as the deep back, I formation. Drops back. On the run, he throws it. It's tipped. White was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Redmond is lined up under center. They'll line up in single back. Counter play. And he will lose yardage on the play. May want to dump that one.
Yeah, I think that one's already in the trash can. You probably won't see that one run again. But I will say this, that penetration does that to any offense, and that time they just got in the backfield.
He drops back to pass. Goes through his read. Robinson has it go right through his hands. Robinson was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. It's 4th down. The Falcons line up to punt. Washington is back awaiting the punt. Keenan kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Makes the fair catch. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. Pennington is under center. Single set backfield this time. Little handoff. Tackle at the 29-yard line. Jones picks up 2 yards with the carry. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Ball on their own 29. Ace backfield this time. Drops back to pass. Short pass to his left. And they get him around the 32-yard line. And a long 3rd down try coming up for them now after that stop by the defense.
And now we're down to the part of the game that I think decides most games. You make a good play on 2nd down, now you're bringing up a 3rd down situation. Either you keep the drive alive here or the defense turns it over to the offense.
He'll need to mix it up a little better to avoid these 3 and out.
I don't know. I thought they looked pretty mixed up on that series. I didn't see anything go right.
Graham is the punter. He gets it away. Jennings fields it at the 30. He's dropped at about the 45-yard line. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
Little handoff. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Disappointing loss there for the offense.
There are just some guys in this league that you have to run away from, but the danger in that is you run away from him and he uses his speed to catch you from behind.
Again with the run. He gets out to about the 48-yard line. Turner gets 3 yards on the play. Here's a 3rd and 8 situation. Redmond is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. Little handoff. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. Their defense did the job on that series.
Yeah, nice job by the defense there, but offensively, now you have to begin to wonder just a little bit. They go back to the sideline, and you start questioning the play calling to some degree.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. They down it at the 1. He did everything that was asked of him on that punt.
Yeah, that was a great job. He kept it in the field of play. It was downed inside his opponent's territory. All the return man really could do in that situation is just get out of the way.
Pennington hands it off straight ahead. Brought down around the 6-yard line. A pickup of 5, and that will bring up second down.
I think I'm going to wait until he's done.
The Jets come out with the offset eye. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He makes a great open field tackle. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
Drops back to pass. Throws short. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
Dropped behind the line. What can they do to slow his pursuit down?
This guy's really one of the strengths on this defense. Not only is he able to turn the corner and get some pressure on the quarterback, but he's rock solid against the run.
Baker goes in motion to the right. And they get him right around the 28-yard line. The defense was able to stop him short of the first.
Well, I'm sure the defense was caught a little off guard by that run call there, but if you're going to call run there, you better pick up a first down or you're going to be reading about it in the newspaper the next day.
Gets the punt away. Jennings takes it at the 32. Tackled around the 48-yard line. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
They give it to the tailback. They tackle him for a loss. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Only one man back. Drops back. Defense closing in. Makes the grab. And he's knocked out at the 33-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Redmond is under center. He has 3 receivers. Here's the give. And they get him around the 31-yard line. A couple of yards there. That brings up second down. From the 31-yard line. One man in the backfield. The pocket is collapsing. He catches another. He's tackled at the 15. How about that pass?
There's really no better feeling as an offense, especially for the quarterback position, than to take advantage when the defense is trying to blitz you. They're trying to make you nervous, and you just made them pay.
They'll throw on first down. Defense is getting pressure. It's intercepted. Hit hard at the 12. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 12-yard line. The Falcons bring in the nickel package. Brought down behind the line. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Pennington will look to pass. Dumps it out right. Tackled around the 16-yard line. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
Handoff on the draw. And they didn't get it. The defense probably wasn't looking for the run there.
Hey, and as a defense, if you want to run the ball in that situation, go ahead. Come up and make the tackle. You can go off and pout in the corner. We'll go back and celebrate with a little glass of water.
Gets the punt away. Jennings fields it at the 38. And they get him at the 50. Pretty nice job picking up yardage on that punt return.
He's definitely got some breakaway potential when he's back there returning kicks. You give him just a little bit of room, he could break it for a big one.
Passes to his right. Pace has the pick. Brought down at the 45. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
On the ground with a tailback. Tackled at the 34-yard line. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. If they do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
They'll throw on first down. Catch is made. And they get him at the 28-yard line. Wright picked up 6 with that grab. 2nd and 4 coming up here. New York lines up in a double tight set. Drops back. Under heavy pressure. Makes the catch. He's tackled around the 13-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Back to pass. He throws a bullet out to his left. Tackled at the 3. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
And he was just a little too eager on that one. Here's the call.
Encroachment. Defense. First down.
New York looks to take a commanding 3-score lead here. Pennington sends a man in motion. He's dropped around the 1-yard line, and the fullback plows ahead for maybe a yard. New York is going with the offset eye backfield. Jones again. He's dropped for a loss. That defensive lineman just seems to have a knack for finding the ball carrier.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman. So, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
Gives it off. Brought down at about the 3-yard line. That play was stuffed from the get-go.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
He's got it. Well, that one looked like it was going wide, but it barely made it in.
That one just made it inside the upright. That's one where you see the field goal kicker going, but he got it.
And here's the kick. Norwood from the 3. Still going. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Redmond takes it back. Rockets it into traffic, and it's picked off. He's down the sideline. Tackled right around the 12-yard line. Why did he even make that pass?
Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick, just a real heads-up play.
They give it to the tailback. He's brought down at the 7. 6-yard pickup. That'll bring up 2nd down. 6 more yards for the score. Pennington is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers split out wide. Drops back. He rolls right. The offensive line had some trouble on that one, and he was forced to get rid of it.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Looks to pass. Looking for an open man. There for the catch. And they get him at the 1. Chris, they'd love to run that play.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
Offset I formation in the backfield. He'll get the call again. They'll score. Touchdown. Perfect time to go with the run. What a touchdown.
They just ran it right at them, didn't they? And they were not going to be stopped on that one. Nice job up front by the offensive line to control the point of attack. They got an excellent push right from the snap, and the running back did the rest.
Kick is up. Point after is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Excellent kick here. Brought down at the 24-yard line. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. Turner is the single setback. Back to throw. Throws it short. He's dropped at the 28-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And so the defense
First
gives
down.
up some yards after the flag.
And I know this is a game of emotion, and if you're not emotional on the football field, you're going to get beat anyway, but you can't let your emotions get away from you.
Redmond hands it off. Brought down right around the 48-yard line. A gain of 6 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. They'll come out in the shotgun. And they get him at the 50. Pickup of less than a yard, and that makes it third down. So it's third down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Defense closing in. It's completed. He's dropped at the 39-yard line. Not too bad a pass there.
Not too bad at all. And sometimes those little touch throws are actually more difficult than the bullet passes. Kind of hard to come up with the timing to hit the receiver right in stride, but that was well thrown.
He gets another carry. Brought down at the 34. The running back picks up 6 on that play. 2nd and 4. Ball on the 34. The Falcons line up with 3 receivers bunched. He's looking to throw. Fires it out. He's there for the catch. And they get him around the 17-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Single back formation. Here's the give. He didn't get back to the line. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
He's tackled around the 16-yard line. So a pickup of maybe 3. That'll bring up third down. So another third down upcoming for the offense. The Jets line up with a nickelback. Looking to throw. Rifles it out there. Still good on the drive. So on third down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Receivers who can make plays like that on third down tend to have nice, long careers.
There's a play fake. And he makes the catch. Touchdown. And so he caught the short pass for the score.
And there's no doubt the quarterback knows who his moneymaker is down here on the goal line. He loves that big tight end.
And the point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it from his own goal line. He's hammered at the 26-yard line. The offense is looking to build off the momentum from their previous drive, which resulted in a touchdown. The defense is in the nickel. Jones takes the give. He's brought down at about the 31. Jones gets 6 yards on the play. From their own 32-yard line. New York lines up in the offset eye this time. They give it to the fullback. He's dropped right around the 38-yard line. Not a bad run by the fullback there.
Yeah, here's a guy that typically is in there just to block, but when he does get an opportunity to carry the football, you can see he gets excited, and here he got the job done.
Again with the run. Brought down at the 41-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
He drops back. Passes it out. Knocked loose. Third down coming up after that incomplete pass. They line up at the 41. The Falcons has all their DBs in for this 5-wide set. Looking to throw. Scans the field. Just clanks right off his hand. Coles wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Gets the punt away. He'll take it from the 18. He's tackled around the 28-yard line. I really like this guy's ability to return kicks.
Yeah, you know this guy's been back there making plays since his college days, his high school days, and pee-wee football, flag football, playing touch in the back. This guy can break it no matter where he is.
On the ground with a tailback, and he will lose yardage on the play. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Redmond dropping back. Can't connect on the pass. Not the best pass, Chris. The throw went right into coverage. What was he thinking?
I don't think that he was, Tom. It was one of those where the brain cells went off, and he's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Looking to throw. Gets the pass away. Broken up. They fail to convert, and you've got to think they'll have to go for it this late in the game.
Yeah, that was not what they were looking for on those first 3 downs, and now the pressure really comes to bear on 4th down.
Gets the punt away. Makes the fair catch. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. The offense will take over at the 30. Out of the I formation. Pennington hands it off. He's dropped right around the 30-yard line. And not to be outdone, the running back just topped the century mark.
This guy may not be the fastest guy in the field, but he's running like it. All day long, he's been putting on a show. No wonder he's over 100 yards.
Gives it off. He's brought down around the 36-yard line. Pickup of about 5, and so it'll be 3rd down. New York goes with the ace set here. He's going to be tackled for a loss. They didn't have the ball long there.
And 3 and outs are embarrassing for an offense. When you go out there and run 3 plays and have to go jogging back to your sideline, those defensive guys, they aren't too happy.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. Jennings takes it at the 21. He's tackled at about the 37-yard line. And that was a pretty nice return there, Chris.
He was just a couple of steps away from breaking that one all the way. This coverage team better start stepping up, or he's going to take one in for 6.
Redmond back to throw. Throws it short. Is there for the catch. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The play goes for a loss of 4.
As a quarterback, sometimes you just have to see a play breaking down and get rid of the football and try it again on the next down.
Hartsock goes in motion. Drops back. Steps up in the pocket. There for the reception. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
Tackled at the 46-yard line. They'll hurry back to the line. Redmond steps up to the line, 3 wide receivers. The Falcons changing their play at the line. He looks to throw on first down. Comes down with it. And they get him at the 43-yard line. Just about 3 yards there.
Really nowhere for the wide receiver to go on that one. I'm not sure if the quarterback realized it was man coverage on that play.
Redmond hasn't missed yet. Looks for a man open. He couldn't hang on to it. White was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. It's 3rd down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. Back to throw. And the defense has a heavy rush. And the defender intercepts it. To the 10. He gets in for 6. What an interception for this defense.
You know, it's bad enough offensively to throw an interception, but you can't let the guy run down the field for a touchdown. You have to turn into a defensive player at that point. They did not make that transition.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. Up and good. With just over a minute to go in the 4th quarter, the score is the Jets 39, the Falcons 20. Not a bad kick from the 5-yard line. Dropped at the 30. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. Redmond comes to the line under center. Only one man back here. He's looking to throw. Throws it out. He dropped it. Robinson wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 30. Redmond is under center. Offense lines up in an I. Drops back with the pass. And it's caught. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Makes a move and he's in. Touchdown. Well, it's good to see them fighting hard until the final whistle.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach is proud that they didn't quit, but that's about all he's proud of today. They took a pretty good whooping in this one.
And they line up for the extra point. It's good. We'll see if this kicker can get a good bounce as they line up for the onside kick. Here's the onside try. They get him at the 44-yard line. Well, they weren't able to recover the onside kick on that one.
I'm not going to say this thing is over, but it really doesn't look too good at this point. They're down 2 possessions. They just gave the other team some good field position. Tough spot right here.
Jones gets it on the inside. He's tackled right around the 40-yard line. A yard, maybe 2, on the carry. They line up at the 41. New York sets up in the I. Gives to the back. He took a shot at the 38. Jones gains about 4 yards on the play. 3rd and 4. Ball on the 38-yard line. They'll come out in the I. Gives it off. And he makes it out to about the 37-yard line. Excellent job by the defense to force a 3 and out.
I always thought the most important portion of any drive was that first down. It gives you a little offensive momentum going, but anytime you go 3 and out, it is so tough on your defense. A lot of times 3 and outs translates to points against your team and a tired defense.
Back to throw. Goes through his read, and he caught it. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. Maybe a yard or two there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Tiger! Blue 45! Blue 45!
Shows a fake spike. And they get him at about the 47-yard line. And that will be the conclusion of this game. Our final score is the Jets 39, the Falcons 27.